أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. We are talking about the women's rights in Islam, and we want to know, what does Islam say about the rights of women? What does the Holy Quran say? Up to now we discussed some of the issues and we answered to some of the questions related to the women's rights. One of the questions that usually we hear about the women's rights is the issue of blood money. First, I have to give an introduction about the issue of blood money, that in Arabic we call it ad-diyah. The word ad-diyah is used in the Holy Quran, فَدِّيَةٌ مُسَلَّمَةٌ إِلَىٰ أَهْلِهَا. This word means blood money. In occasions or in situations that by an accident a man or a woman is being killed, what is the Islamic judgment? What is the verdict of Islam in such situations? From the Islamic point of view, we have to differentiate between the two situations. First, the person who has killed another person, he has killed him intentionally or unintentionally. These are two different situations. If it is unintentionally and it is by an accident, for example, a man is driving. Out of the accident, not intentionally, a man or another woman was killed by this driver. In such situations, Islam says that the murderer, who is the driver, the murderer must pay the blood money to the family of the deceased. This blood money, how much is it? Here Islam differentiates between a man and a woman. Islam says that if the deceased is a man, the family of that man will receive the complete blood money. If the deceased is a woman, she will receive half of the price of a man. For example, if, just we want to give an example, if the blood money is $1,000, for example, if the deceased is a man, the murderer must pay 1,000. But if the victim is a woman, the driver must pay $500, half of the man. Here, some of the people will ask that why Islam has not issued the verdict equally. Why there is discrimination between a man and a woman? To answer to this question, we want to say that this is not a kind of discrimination. This is not a kind of humiliation. Why? Because there is a mistake here. And that mistake is the money which is given by the murderer. People have misunderstood. They have thought that this money is the value of the deceased. This money is the price of the deceased, but it is not. From the Islamic point of view, this money which is given, this money is not the value of that person. From the Islamic point of view, a man has the same value of a woman. A woman has the same value of a man. And in reality, the value of the people are not these things. The value of a person belongs to the piety of that person. The more you are pious, the more you will be valuable. The more you will be closer to your God. These are criterion, not being a man or a woman. Gender or sex is not important. So what is this money? This money, in fact, is for the compensation of the damages which has happened. It is very different. Sometimes when you are paying 1,000, if I say, okay, the price of a man is 1,000 and the price of a woman is 500, I am discriminating. I am humiliating the ladies. But Islam does not say it. Islam does not say that this 1,000 or 500 is the price of a man and a woman. No, this is a kind of compensation for the damages that has been happened. When a man is being killed, you have killed a man, a person who is in the charge of a family. A man is responsible for the expenses of his family. By killing a man, you have endangered the life of a family. The children of that man are being about to be perished. And this money will go to that family to be spent for those children to run their family. But when the deceased or the victim is a lady, the lady is not responsible for the expenses of the family. Only this lady is being killed, and this 500 will be a little compensation for some expenses related to that lady. Otherwise, this lady, if she had some children, they have a father on the top of the family to spend for the children. Therefore, I am trying to say that we have to look really. We don't want just to think ideally. Idealism and realism here is very important. A man must work to prepare money for the family, but a lady must not. And when a man is being killed, his children, his wife will suffer of this damage. But when a lady is being killed, only maybe her father, her mother, but not her children and her husband, because the husband is still there and he will pay for the children. Of course, if you say that sometimes that very lady is working to pay for her children, she does not have a husband, these are exceptional situations. And the Islamic verdicts and commandments are not for exceptional situations. Islam's verdicts are looking at general situation. Generally, a man has a lot of expenses, but a woman does not. Therefore, this money that we call it blood money, it is not the price of the blood. It is not the price of the blood. The blood of a man and a woman does not differ. The price of a man and a woman does not differ. This money is only a kind of compensation for the damages which has happened for this family. We will, inshallah, continue with other issues related to the rights of women, and we will continue these programs. Until then, thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.